Hello friends, welcome again back to my channel. How you all doing, guys? Hope you're all good today. So today's tutorial, I want to show you how to make this beautiful flare pants. This is a full length flare pants and it's an easy one. Yeah, it's an easy one. So let's do this together. So this is the print I'm working with. This is a crepe fabric. Okay, it's a lighter version of a crepe fabric, and I have my working tools as well. I'll be making use of a zipper, be fixing a zipper at the back, and it's going to have a band at the waist as well. Yeah, so I'll just go ahead and cut off my fabric. So I'll be working with 3 yards. Yeah, 3 yards of fabric. So I'm just going ahead to measure it here. You can see this is just 1 yard, which is 36 inches here. Then I'm trying to measure the second now, what is 2. Then I'm going for the third, and that's what 3. So 3 yards here. As I have a little bit left over there, about 4 inches here. Yeah, about 4 inches extra after the 3 yards. But basically 3 yards can work. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead now and fold this fabric into two along the yardage. That along the yardage of the 3 yard, just fold it into two equal parts like this. Okay, see what I'm doing. Then the next thing now is I'm going to make what a triangular fold. I'm going to make a triangular fold. Once you have it folded into two equal parts, then go ahead and make a triangular fold, just like you see me do. Just hold it at one edge, then make that triangular fold. You can see what I'm doing, and that's it. That's simple. So once you achieve this, go ahead and lay it properly on your flat surface, your table, on the floor. Yeah, and this is what you have. So you make the part that is on fold to face you. The part that is on fold to face you. So that means you have it four open. The open part is going to be facing outside, which is four. You know, it's folded into four. Yeah, so that's what we have here. So the first step I'm going to do now is to I'm going to measure 3 inches from that very edge, 3 inches as a straight line all the way to the full length of the pants. You can see what I'm doing. Just measure 3 inches from there. Wherever your 3 inches starts, just keep measuring it in a straight form like you see me doing. You can see this all the way. So this 3 inches is going to come in handy later on. It's going to be serving us for our crotch. Yeah. So this is what we have. You can see this all the way, straight line. Yeah, so now I'm going to start measuring. So which means my edge, my pointed edge is no longer the initial one. So we are using the next one there as our pointed edge. So from that point, I will indicate my waist circumference. So I'm working with 36. I'm going to add 4 inches to that, and that will be 40. Okay, I'm adding 4 inches because of the zipper I'm going to add at the back. Then I will now divide it into 4, and that will be 10. 36 plus 4, 40 divided by 4, and that's 10. So 10 is going to be what? My waist circumference. So see the way I'm placing my tape. You can see the way I placed it in a horizontal form. So I'll place it like that and keep moving it to the point where I can actually get my 10. You can see what I'm doing. Just keep moving it. At this point, wherever you get your 10, you go ahead what and mark it. You can see mark the both ends there. You can see this. Yeah. So this is going to now help me get my proper waist circumference. So I'll take it back to that very edge, the pointed edge. You can see, take it from that point, then I will get whatever I will have there now, which is 13. I will now use it for to get my circumference. I hope you understand. So just go ahead and start holding it at that pointed edge and removing your tape till you get to the end of the other side. You can see this, and yes, and that's it. So once that is done, connect all the points together and you can see you have a circumference. You can also go ahead and cross check just to be sure. By the time I cross check, of course, I had that 10 inches, right? Yeah, so which is exactly what we need. And you know it's folded into 4. So by the time you multiply 10 by 4, that's what 40. All right, so from that waist now we're going to indicate the crotch depth, and I'm working with the hip. Hip is 44 divided by 4, and that is 11. I'll add 2 inches to that, and that is what 13. So from that my waistline, I will indicate what 13 inches. You can see I'm marking that down. Now from that point I measure, I will extend the line outside that our first 3 inches line we mark. So this is where that's what our crotch depth is needed. You can see. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Very simple. All the way, you just take it from that point straight down. Then of course the next thing to do now would be to indicate what the full length of the pants. So the full length of the pant, you can see now I'm placing my tape at that edge. I'm moving it to get the curve at the lower part. That's the hem of the pants. You can see. So after getting your full length from the waist, you take your tape to the edge just like you see me do, and keep moving it to be able to get the curve. I hope you understand. Just like we did when we got our for the waist circumference. You can see. Yeah, and that's it. Here we're done here. So all we need to do now is to go ahead and cut this out. So I'm going ahead to cut from my waist. Guys, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that. Remember to like, share with your friends and so your communities. I'll really appreciate this a lot. Okay, yeah, thank you so much as always. Thank you so much. All right, so going ahead now to cut this out. You can see I'm cutting through the crotch there all the way, and we're done. We're done. Look at it, guys. It's quite straightforward and simple. You can see what we have here. Yeah, so that's it here. So the next thing, of course, we'll go ahead and start our sewing process. But before that, I'm going to be slitting open the sides. Okay, remember it was on fold, so I had to slit it open. And yeah, I'm also going to indicate 3 inches from the waistline because I'll be adding a pocket. So I'll go ahead and notch it. You can see I'm notching it together. So I'll add in my pocket from that point. And I can now go ahead and separate it. So they are practically the same, both front and back. So I'm just separating it into 2 each. And yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be sewing what the crotch, but I only need to sew the crotch for that will be for the front. Okay, the back is going to have a zipper. So this is what it looks like. Okay, yeah, so then after that, now I will now attach my pocket. So I have this piece, leftover piece here. I'm just using it to do a quick cutout for my pocket. So I'm going ahead to cut out the pockets like so. Then of course you can now attach it. So the pocket, you just place it right side to right side. You go ahead and sew like I'm using my pin to demonstrate, and after that you can see what it looks like. This is how our pocket is. So this is how we're going to sew it for the 4 sides. So I'll just go finish this up, then I'll come back to show you. And yeah, you can see here I've attached my pocket. You can see I've also sewed the crotch. So it's obvious this one is going to be for the front. You can see we have this now in one piece. Why for the other one, which obviously is going to be for the back, is still separated. Only the pocket was attached. You can see, yeah, because we have to fix a zipper. Yeah, so we're going to be what attaching a zipper later on. But now we need to fix the band first. So the band, I'm using a width of 5 inches, right? So by the time you fold it into 2, you have 2.5. And by the time you now sew it to the pant, it will now be what? 2 inches. Okay, I hope you understand. So that's just there. You can see an iron interfacing on the band. Just use the measurement of what you have. In this case, I'm still going to have excesses what to trim out, right? Yeah, so just go ahead and attach it on the waist there for both the front and the back. I'll go ahead and sew. Now for the back, once I'm done attaching the band, I can now fix my zipper. So yeah, I'll just go finish all this up right now. And of course for the front part as well, I'm also going to attach the band as well. Don't forget to clean up the edges to give this a neat finishing. So let's go finish this up. And so when I was done, this is what we have. You can see the waist, the bands have been fixed. You can see the zipper at the back. You can see what this looks like. Everything is in one piece now. Then of course, this is for the front. You can see I've also attached the band. Like we're almost done here. We're almost done. So the next thing now, of course, to do will be to what, bring everything together. So we're going to be placing it right side to right side. Make sure that it's aligned properly. Okay. Then you go ahead and start sewing from the sides. Take it from the waist to the pocket, straight down to the end of the pants, and of course repeat the same thing on the other side. So once you're done there, also go ahead and sew the crotch. Okay, so just bring it together, sew the crotch, let the seam lines align, then take it from there to one end and take it from that same point to the other end. And finally, we'll be able to hem the end of the pants. And yeah, that will be it, guys. You won't believe it. That will be it. It's that simple, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you find this one helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share with your friends, share with your sewing communities. I will appreciate it. See you on the next one. Bye.